Do you truly need others to feel whole? The ancient Stoics believed the key to happiness lies within. When you master the art of self-reliance, external validation becomes unnecessary. Stay with us as we unveil 5 life-changing lessons inspired by Stoicism that will help you become your strongest ally and never depend on anyone again. Be your own best company. Have you ever considered that the person you spend the most time with is yourself? The Stoics emphasize the power of self-reliance, reminding us that happiness isn't found in others but within. Think about it. How often do you depend on a friend's validation or a partner's encouragement to feel whole? Instead, imagine this. What if you were able to find joy, peace, and fulfillment simply by being alone? When you embrace solitude, you open the door to self-reflection, a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. This doesn't mean isolating yourself or avoiding relationships, but learning to thrive regardless of external circumstances. Take a moment every day to sit quietly with yourself. Explore your thoughts, reflect on your goals, and ask, what truly makes me happy? The more comfortable you become with your own company, the less you'll need others to fill that space. A fulfilling relationship with yourself makes any external connection an enhancement, not a necessity. Learn the power of no. How often do you say yes when you really mean no? Saying no is one of the most liberating skills you can develop. The Stoics understood this and emphasized the importance of focusing only on what aligns with your values. Marcus Aurelius wrote about the importance of guarding your time and energy. If you allow yourself to be pulled in every direction, you'll end up drained and resentful. Saying no doesn't mean you're rejecting others. It means you're prioritizing what matters most to you. The next time someone asks for a favor, pause and consider, does this serve my greater purpose? Is this in line with my goals and values? If the answer is no, decline politely but firmly. The people who truly respect you will understand, and those who don't aren't worth your energy. Boundaries aren't walls to keep others out. They're fences to protect what's most valuable, your time, energy, and peace of mind. Every no you say is a yes to yourself, a declaration that your priorities matter. Build unshakable self-esteem. In today's world, self-worth often feels like it's measured by likes, followers, or compliments. But the Stoics teach us that real confidence doesn't rely on external validation. It comes from knowing who you are and accepting yourself, flaws and all. Start by embracing your imperfections. The Stoics believed that striving for perfection was futile. Instead, focus on progress. Celebrate your wins, no matter how small, and forgive yourself for mistakes. Each step forward is a testament to your growth. Now think about how much energy you spend worrying about others' opinions. Epictetus wisely said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." When you build self-esteem rooted in self-awareness, criticism loses its sting. You'll find that external judgments, whether praise or disapproval, hold little power over you. Self-esteem isn't about arrogance or pretending to be flawless. It's about recognizing your intrinsic value and refusing to let anyone else define it. Stand tall in your authenticity, and you'll find that no storm can shake your foundation. Embrace the wisdom of silence. The world is noisy, both externally and internally. Notifications ping, conversations swirl, and our minds race with endless to-do lists. The Stoics understood the value of stepping away from the chaos to find clarity in silence. Silence isn't just the absence of noise, it's an opportunity to connect with your inner self. Think of it as a reset button. In silence, you can reflect on your emotions, assess your thoughts, and realign with your purpose. Try spending a few minutes each day in complete quiet. Turn off your phone, step away from distractions, and simply sit with yourself. At first, it might feel uncomfortable. After all, we're conditioned to fill every moment with activity. But over time, you'll come to cherish these moments of stillness. When you master the art of silence, you gain the ability to hear what truly matters. It's in these quiet moments that you'll uncover solutions, find peace, and realize that you don't need external noise to validate your existence. Become your own hero. Life is unpredictable, full of twists, turns, and challenges that can leave you feeling stuck or overwhelmed. It's easy to fall into the trap of waiting for someone to save you, a mentor, a partner, or even fate itself. But the Stoics remind us of a simple truth. You don't need anyone else to rescue you. The strength you seek is already within you. Instead of viewing hardships as obstacles, think of them as opportunities to grow. Marcus Aurelius said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Every challenge is a chance to develop resilience, wisdom, and strength. So the next time you face adversity, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I use this to become better? When you take ownership of your life and decisions, you become the hero of your own story. There's no need to rely on others for validation or solutions. You have the power to create change. Your growth doesn't require applause or recognition from anyone else. True heroism is quiet, grounded in persistence and self-reliance. By embracing this mindset, you'll find that the savior you've been waiting for has been you all along. Let go of emotional baggage. Have you ever felt weighed down by invisible burdens, old grudges, toxic relationships, or even your own unrealistic expectations can feel like heavy stones in a backpack you're forced to carry? The Stoics teach us to travel light, not by avoiding life's challenges, but by letting go of what no longer serves us. Start by examining your relationships. Are there people who drain your energy, who bring more negativity than joy into your life? It's not easy, but learning to set boundaries or even let go of certain connections is vital for your emotional well-being. Next, turn inward and address your thoughts. Are you holding on to guilt, regret, or fear that no longer has a purpose? Reflect on these emotions with compassion, but also with the intention to release them. As Epictetus taught, we suffer not from events, but from our judgments about them. Letting go of these judgments can free you. Minimalism isn't just about decluttering your home, it's about simplifying your mind and heart. When you let go of what weighs you down, you make space for what truly matters: peace, clarity, and purpose. Master financial independence. Freedom isn't just emotional, it's also practical. The Stoics believed in controlling what you can, and your financial stability is one of those things. Without control over your finances, you risk being tied down by stress, debt, or dependence on others. Start by taking an honest look at your spending habits. Are you investing in things that truly matter, or are you caught in a cycle of instant gratification? Creating a budget isn't about restriction, it's about aligning your resources with your values. Next, tackle your debts. Think of them as anchors holding you back from the freedom you deserve. Commit to paying them off systematically, one step at a time. The sense of liberation that comes with financial independence is unparalleled. Finally, think long-term. Save and invest not just for the sake of accumulating wealth, but to build a life where you can make decisions free from fear or obligation. When you achieve financial independence, you'll discover a new level of autonomy and confidence, knowing you're in control of your future. Your happiness is in your hands. One of the most empowering lessons of Stoicism is understanding that your happiness doesn't depend on anyone else. We often hand over the keys to our joy, whether to a partner, a job, or even social media likes. But true happiness is an inside job. Consider this: if your happiness relies on something external, what happens when it disappears? Relationships end, jobs change, and circumstances shift. By rooting your joy in something as fragile as external factors, you set yourself up for disappointment. Instead, turn inward. Reflect on what brings you genuine satisfaction, things that don't depend on others. Maybe it's personal growth, creativity, or simply enjoying a quiet moment with yourself. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." When you take responsibility for your own happiness, you reclaim your power. You're no longer at the mercy of external forces, and you're free to live a life that aligns with your values and desires. Find strength in adversity. Adversity is inevitable. Life will throw challenges your way, and there will be moments when everything feels overwhelming. The Stoics, however, saw these moments not as curses, but as opportunities. As Seneca said, "Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body." When faced with a problem, instead of asking, "Why me?" ask, "What can this teach me?" Every challenge is a chance to grow, to prove to yourself that you are capable of handling whatever comes your way. Stoicism encourages us to focus only on what we can control. You can't stop the storm, but you can choose how you navigate it. Practice resilience by preparing your mind for life's uncertainties. Visualize potential setbacks and plan how you would respond with grace and strength. Adversity doesn't define you. your response does. By facing life's difficulties head-on, you'll build the confidence to stand tall in any situation, knowing you don't need anyone else to save you. You are all you need. Ultimately, the greatest realization you can come to is that you are already enough. The world will tell you otherwise. It will try to convince you that you need more money, more friends, or more achievements to feel complete. But the Stoics remind us that fulfillment is found within. When you stop seeking validation and happiness outside of yourself, you unlock a level of freedom that few experience. You are no longer a prisoner to others' opinions, nor are you dependent on anyone else for your sense of worth. To reach this point, you must cultivate self-awareness and independence. Spend time alone, reflect on your values, let go of what doesn't serve you. As you do, you'll discover that everything you need has been within you all along.